sorry, okay? But I have not called you to be educated on your status as the king of Bagada. Why was that man executed?
I executed the man because he was a spy. And moreover, Linda, I don't owe you any explanations.
Oh, no, Edmond. That is where you are wrong. Because you owe me so many explanations. How do you know that guy was a spy?
You cannot challenge the information that comes to me as the king. I don't know who sent him, but the mere fact that he was using secret high-tech cameras to film my palace gave him away as a spy. He did not disclose who sent him. I executed him, and I'm waiting for the person that sent him.
Edmond, do you know if you must have killed a law enforcement officer?
Sorry, Linda. Let that be my verdict. There are some people that want me down and out. They allege that I inherited the wealth my father stole from their father. They are doing everything to get at me. I am not the kind of mafia that sits and defends. I am the king that attacks because I know that attack is the best form of defense.
It's okay, Edmond, you win, okay? So where are you?
I'm going to a business meeting.
See me tonight.
No. It should be the other way around.
What do you mean by that?
That you are the one that will see me this night. I want to start living like a king. You will see me tonight, and I bet you I will give you all the attention that you will ever need.
Okay. See ya. Bye.
Gentlemen, that all the legal angles to this transaction have been taken care of. I spent a whopping $10 million to secure this rig. So I need you to give me the assurance that we are on course.
We're on course. Now that he has signed the change of ownership documents in your favor, I can tell you that everything is placid.
That is a good one.
Congratulations.
Good work. Good work.
Thanks.
Yeah. Another feather to our cap. Great work.
Your Majesty, I was thinking you would have given me like $1 million for the business. Sincerely.
Sorry, Larry, but don't continue giving me the impression that you're very greedy.
I humble myself before the king of Ggbagada Kingdom.
The land of oil.
But with all due respect, Your Majesty, there's nothing greedy in my request. The man paid you $10 million. He didn't argue. He just paid.
You know why?
No.
The amount I asked for the rig is far below its worth. I'm still angry that I did not ask for the real value.
But Your Majesty, with all due respect, $10 million is mega amount of money anywhere in the world. We are talking about a rig you have managed for so many years. The man paid you $10 million to be the new owner of the rig. I sincerely believe that you were shortchanged.
Same with you. I paid you $500 $10,000 US. Convert that to Naira. That's megathon. I sincerely believe that you were not shortchanged. Hey, just live with the money and hope for better business in the future.
Well, if you say so, no problem. You know, but I kept asking myself, Your Majesty, why would you sell rig 10 instead of rig 12 that the man asked for?
That was an impromptu decision that I cannot say why I made it. You know, rig 10 was one of my best rigs, and I'm surprised that I sold it.
The important thing, Your Majesty, if you ask me, the important thing is that you made money from the business. $10 million for an old rig is something good.
I need every information you can get on that man. You know, for him to just pay $10 million US without hesitation, without haggling, gave him out as a man that is sitting on top of a mountain of money. And naturally, I like knowing such men.
No problem. You see, Kingfisher, Edmond is a man I know very, very much. Had it been to ask him for any rig between rig 1 and rig 10, he would have asked us to make a choice between rig 11 and 16. I came up with an idea for us to ask for rig 12. And there, he asked us that we are going to pay for rig 10, which that is exactly what you want.
But that's why we're celebrating. So what are we going there? Party with the girls?
No, Kingfisher, I know. Forget the guests, forget the celebration. I understand. I called you out because I live on commission. You know that much. I want to know exactly what you are going to give me as my commission for the business we just concluded.
Larry.
Commission is important.
Larry, don't bother yourself, okay? Be rest assured. Okay. Trust me. I'll sort you out. You see, I bought that rig for a purpose. Because I have these friends coming in from Austria that have promised me to turn that rig around. We're into some mega business.
I like this.
I know you like it. So come on, feel free.
Edmond, I'm sorry, but I am disappointed in you.
May I know why?
You know, $10 million is a huge sum of money, no doubt. But how could you sell a rig? How?
Selling a rig will not weaken my relevance in the oil sector. Come on, Linda, I have other rigs.
You know, ever before I met you, I've associated myself with men who have vested interest in the oil. And you are the only oil magnate who does things without asking questions. I don't get it.
So what are the questions I'm not asking?
I will tell you.
Go ahead.
When a man is solely a bunkerer, he is an illegal man, no matter how you say it. Illegal men don't always think legitimate. At least you should have verified why a bunkerer will go looking for a rig. You should have verified as well why he paid $10 million without a word. Just like that.
Are you, by any means, suggesting that he may be planning anything stupid?
Well, honestly speaking, I don't have specific answers to this. Okay? But sweetie, we have to fix another meeting. We have to give him his money back. And you cancel any form of agreement you have signed.
Do you realize that you are asking me to do something that will give me away as a man that is being controlled, being teleguided? I've sold our rig, but I would not want to discuss it any further.
Oh, really?
I mean, I have more than 16 oil rigs. So, I will not be grounded just because I sold only one. It doesn't just add up.
You see? That is what you think. And you think if your father went around selling off his rigs here and there, you wouldn't have seen anything to inherit. Nothing at all.
I never told you I inherited anything from my father.
Sweetie, you don't get it. You see, when a woman loves a man, she goes out of her way to get information about him. That was exactly what I did. Sweetie, you have to reverse whatever business decision you have made in a hurry. Honey, reverse it. I love you so much, and I wouldn't want you to regret anything in future. Okay?
Well, my friend Irene told me that your chairman is the oil man. And I must say that I am not disappointed.
Wait a minute, Juliet. I want you to clarify something. Is it Irene, your friend, that told me that Fisher is my chairman? I don't understand this. Did you hear me call him sir all through the time we were there? Did I communicate with him as a subordinate? Why would you say he's my chairman?
Why are you asking so many questions? If it's not your chairman, you tell me who you are. I really don't get it when you ask these questions.
My name is Larry. Okay? I am an agent. Licensed agent, registered agent in this land. I have my business that I run. Fisher is just my client. He's not my chairman. He cannot be my chairman.
So, what kind of agent are you? Are you the oil agent or the property agent?
I am all agents. Every single agent, everything. My name in business world is Mr. Fix It. I've even registered a company as Fix It. Whatever thing you can think of, come to me, I get it fixed. As we speak now, many beautiful women are married because they paid me good money and I was able to fulfill husband's wife. I can perform as long as one is ready to work.
Okay, let's get down to specifics. What do you want?
Juliet, you know, I saw you only once and I came to brag that you are the one.
Is that another way to say you want to be married?
Is there anything wrong with that? It's going to be a wonderful experience and I want us to share an experience together. Just say this. No, let us settle down to speak. You see what I'm talking about? It's a call from one of my clients. It's calling me because they're using Hello, Your Majesty, good evening.
Where are you, Larry?
Your Majesty, I am hanging out with a very beautiful girl named Juliet. I just made marriage proposal to her, and this your telephone call is preventing her from saying yes to the proposal, Your Majesty, if you know what I'm talking about.
Can we see tonight?
Your Majesty, why are you saying this? I just told you that I made marriage proposal to somebody, and I'm waiting for the person to say yes, and you are saying we should see? We cannot see now.
Are you going to wait for her response forever?
Your Majesty, Juliet is not the kind of girl that anybody can press into doing anything. We have to give her time to make up her own mind. Your Majesty, I'm going to see you tomorrow. Understand this thing now. I am making plans to start a wonderful future for myself.
Larry, on a serious note, some of my very close friends are against my decision of selling that road. I want to cancel the business.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but there are some things you cannot afford to say. You are the king of Ggbagada Kingdom. And let it not be quoted anywhere, Your Majesty, that the king cannot stand on what he said in business. It's not fair, Your Majesty.
Okay, if we cannot see tonight, then first thing tomorrow morning. Is that okay?
Settled. Your Majesty, agreed. Tomorrow morning we see. But as we settle down to sleep this night, Your Majesty, I want you to understand something. That you are now the new face of Ggbagada Kingdom. People look up to you as their role model. And you cannot afford to go back on your decisions, Your Majesty. It's not a wonderful thing. You have to stand on what you say all the time.
I appreciate all you said. But please see me tomorrow morning.
Yeah, tomorrow morning, Your Majesty. Good night, sir. I was the king, all of them are useless without me. Sorry about that. But there's something I want to ask you, Juliet. Don't take it personal anyway. Like, how many packs of cigarette do you smoke in a day?
Why are you sounding like you're not comfortable with ladies that smoke?
Exactly. I am not comfortable with ladies that smoke. Because where I come from, cigarette smoking is something for the men. Ladies don't smoke where I come from.
Why didn't you propose to me?
Because I keep hoping that somehow I will be able to change you, to do the right thing. You don't need to be told. Even in the pack of cigarettes, it's written boldly there that smokers are liable to die young.
Okay.
I don't want you to die.
Okay. Now you're sounding like a moralist. And I totally hate them. I hate them, trust me.
Really? So what about the proposal? Come on, just say yes with a smile.
You really want to marry me?
Oh my goodness, who wouldn't want to marry you?
We are not going to stay long in the throne room of King Ugezu of Ogbondida Kingdom. You sent for us, and I am asking you immediately, why did you send for us?
Thank you, Ogwefi. Today made it exactly 21 days after my father's body was committed to Mother Earth. I called you here as heads of elders in council to tell me the reason why you have not deemed it necessary to place the crown on my head as a heir apparent to the throne.
I am going to ask you one question. And please, I want you to answer sincerely. Assuming you manage to become the king in Ogbondida, who and who are you going to rule?
Please, Ogwefi, I am not comfortable with your choice of words. What do you mean by if I manage to become king? Or am I not the king? No, Ogwefi, please. I don't like that sign you're giving to Ichioka. You see, you're making me believe there's a deliberate plan to rob me of kingship. And I demand here and now to tell me what is happening.
I am sorry, Prince Uzodinmma. Time will always come when we will damn the consequences and say things just the way they are.
I don't get you. What do you mean by saying things the way they are?
The ruling class of Ogbondida have decided to follow the popular norms. Hereditary kingship, no more in vogue. This is new era. New millennium. We must do things the way other kingdoms do. Simple.
Very well then. I want you to tell me, what do they do in other kingdoms that we don't do here? Is it tradition? Is it norms and values? Is it respect for our culture? Tell me.
We are not here to make you king. We are not going to make you king in Ogbondida.
I want to believe you're joking.
I
I'm not joking. I am not joking. Your father assumed kingship because he inherited it from his father. And you are hoping to emerge through the same method. Please be informed that we are not even thinking about it. But very soon, a new king will emerge in Ogbondida. And that king is not you. You are not that king.
Then who are you going to make king?
We don't know yet. But the new king that will emerge in Ogbondida Kingdom must be a millionaire. Somebody that is going to open up our land to the millennial prosperity. People like your father and you, who cling on to marginal prosperity we have as a gift of nature, are no longer tolerated. Let's go.
Greet you, my prince.
Hello, madam. Yes, I'm in the hotel now.
Okay, I'll be with you in a bit.
Okay.
Right. Well, I guess I'll see you when you're ready for my taxi.
Yeah, Juliet, wait. No, have you seen the reason why I told you that you don't know me? You are ready to leave and you just called your taxi. They want to pick you up. That's wrong. You need a car that you'll be driving on your own. You don't have a car, and we can give you a car. Understand something, Juliet. I am ready for you.
No, you're not ready, because right now when I look at you, all I see is lust. And I'm quite uncomfortable with men with glaring lust.
You sincerely believe I'm lusting after you? That's insulting. Now, could this be the reason why you refused to oblige me your body the whole night? We slept on the same bed and nothing happened? Could this be the reason?
Well, darling, I know what is going through your head. I bet you want me so badly. And I promise you, you're going to have the whole of me. Just when you love me. And when I realize that, I'm going to hit you so hard to a standstill. Trust me.
So why can't we start now? Understand something, Juliet. I love you.
Well, I'm not sure you do yet. When you do, I'll know, I'll find out. And I'll be all yours. For now, take care, love. Catch ya!
You know, those that refuse to agree will eventually agree. And when they decide to agree, they agree more than those that agreed from the very beginning.
Out in the jungle, this is my territory. Land of prosperity where the do or die survive. I own my carcass. I play the hard knock game. I make the rules out there. I roll the dice around. I can see deeper than those schemes. Everyone is gonna be safe if we all play by the rules. I can smell all around out there. The sign of the poverty must run far, far from me. Oh yeah, that is my money. That is my money. I'm gonna get it back. I'm gonna make it back. I'm gonna make it.
I humble myself before your majesty. Good morning, your majesty.
Good morning, Busy. Is there anything the matter?
Yes, your majesty. Larry is here to see you.
I told him to come first thing in the morning, so why did he arrive at noon?
Your majesty, he told me he took too much of alcohol and slept off. Do I bring him in?
I have this feeling that you're sounding like this because of the money that I already gave you. Look, I'm not asking for a return of the money you already have. Just get that lawyer to neutralize that agreement. I don't want to sell a rig again.
Your Majesty, what you're asking me to do is contrary to the agreement we signed. It runs contrary against item 7 in that agreement. It provides that parties must not renege on the agreement before the expiration of 6 months. We signed this agreement only yesterday. We cannot cancel it today.
You know what? You're giving me the impression that you like Fisher more than me, and I'm not finding it funny.
With all due respect, Your Majesty, you cannot doubt my loyalty to you. I'm telling you what I know. Fisher is already making plans on how to expand the rig, and I think we have to allow him to explore his investment.
Do me a favor. Keep an eye on him. I want to know whatever he does.
Your Majesty, there is nothing you will ever ask of me that I can do that I will not do.
You will not like what I will do if you withhold any vital information from me. You know, I'm beginning to assume that he used something on me. And I will get to the root of this assumption.
Ogbuefi, Edochie, and Chiokafa were here. And they said things that gave them out as tools in the hands of the enemies of this land. I called you here because of what they said.
And what did they say?
I'll tell you. But first, I want you to tell me the truth. Have you heard anything about the succession pattern adopted in this kingdom?
Well, I don't know what they must have told you precisely. But you see, we, the Ndichies of Ogbondida, have decided that our next king must be a millionaire. Someone that would bring his money and share with us. And not somebody that would sit on the kingdom's wealth like your father did.
I beg your pardon, Ichiokosa. I mean, suddenly you're beginning to speak like them. Why are you monetizing the politics of this kingdom? I mean, why are you bringing money into it?
Uzodinmma. Look, monetization has become a national language and policy. You see, we have realized that money is the only thing that makes the world go round. And we, the Ndichies, have come to acknowledge the supremacy of money. And that is the only way we can link this kingdom with the international community.
The elders of this kingdom are trying to rob me of my right. And I wonder if you know we have traditions of this land.
Uzodinmma. Listen, tradition is meant for man and not man for tradition. Embrace the new world and refuse to be caught in the middle.
Ichiokosa, are you aware that everything that makes up kings in this kingdom were handed over to my father? And that I am still holding on to them?
I want to know the importance of that statement.
That means a new king cannot emerge in this kingdom without the symbol of authority. They are in my custody, and I am not in a hurry to release them.
Uzodinmma, the mere fact that you live under the illusion that you hold all the parapherias of power and authority of this kingdom has disqualified you from ever becoming the Igwe of this kingdom. Let me tell you, all that ended with your father. Ogbondida is a new kingdom where millionaires are kings. very impressed with what I see in the paper. Yeah, the rig you bought is the best investment you have ever made. If we do what the experts advised, we are going to make the money invested in 2 months. In that case, you have my consent. You see, the men from Austria gave me hope. That was why I bought that rig. But I'm beginning to think we should leave them out. No, sir. We must not leave them out. We definitely need the men from Austria. But Larry called me to tell me the king is regretting having sold that rig to me. And is planning to take it back from me. I don't know what you are thinking. But we must not release the rig to them. You're already a millionaire. Why you want the rig is to fully legitimize yourself in this country. See, we paid him what he asked for and he signed it out to us. That is the position, and so must it remain. I hear he's planning a war. It depends on the kind of war he has in mind. See, I will be disappointed if you tell me you are afraid of war. Because if he needs war, we give him war. This is business, and so must it remain.
Honey, do you know your decision to sell Rig 10 is the worst mistake you've ever made in your life? Do you know? The buyer in question has positioned this rig in such a way that he is making a weekly profit of $7 million. $7 million! It's a whole lot.
Editors are lousy. And who is feeding them with this lousy information?
Honey, read the journal I just gave to you. Read it! This is an authentic information from the Bureau of Crude Assessment, a private company in Hague that monitors all the crude importations in Europe. Read it! God. Honey, do you know the worst part? This rig in question is now the toast of all the refineries in Europe. Can you beat that?
So what do we do? Because it's clear the man is not ready to do what we want.
Honey, I don't know, seriously, because I don't want to get myself involved in this, Edmond. Because I told you right from the onset. I did. What do we do? You know what? Try and get this rig back. Even if it means you forcing that man to give it back to you. Get it back.
They asked for rig 12. I don't know why I sold rig 10.
Honey, this is no time to apportion blames on anyone. Honey, all you have to do is just call whichever party you have to call, but just get this rig back, whichever way, okay? This rig 10 is the best rig you have ever had, and you must have it back.
Elders of our land, I thank you very much. And if I must be very sincere to you, I am excited at the fact that you came to pay me a visit. And it is remarkable. Remarkable in the sense that this is the first time it is happening. Yeah. But with every humility, I'd like to ask, What do I owe this visit to?
I'm going to answer your question. But first, I want to tell you our conviction. We are convinced that Ogbondida has come a long way. And we must do what other lands take for granted.
Right.
Do you share in this our conviction?
Well, before I answer the question, I'd like to first of all know that thing you said other kingdoms take for granted. What is it?
That one's father was a king. It's not reason enough for anyone to conclude that he must be king.
Exactly.
We have decided that our next king in Ogbondida must be a millionaire. And after a thorough study of all the men in money, you are the person we consider to be our next king.
Oh, yeah.
My elders, but I am not from a royal family. How can I become king?
We know. That's why we came. To inform you that there are so many ways people can assume royalty. One, by birth, which I may even tell you that is the cheapest way. But the best way is through hard work. You have toiled with your hands, days and nights. There you are today, a millionaire. That's why we want you to assume kingship of Ogbondida.
Why do you elders want to drag me into village kingship politics? I want to know why.
Fisher, see, we want a man that has his own money. Someone that would be able to draw from the state allocation to develop our community. We are sick and tired of all these people that depend on our meager resources for their own survival. Fisher, we have searched. You are the man, and that is why we are here.
You see, I remember vividly well the day the late king was conferring on me a title, a chieftaincy title. He pleaded with me passionately to assist his son when he is gone and the son takes the reign. Why do you people want me to be king in the boy's stead? Why?
Without any fear of contradiction, I want to tell you that you owe your loyalty to Ogbondida Kingdom and not to King Miridiobu of blessed memory. Whatever promise he extracted from you means nothing to us, as long as it is not in line with the realities of the moment.
All right. I've heard you people. I would like you people to give me some time to think about it.
You have every time to take a decision. But I want you to realize that the elders have taken a decision.
Yes.
And there is no going back.
There's no going back.
And one more thing. You have to get married.
My
Are you not tired of being a bachelor? See, we cannot crown you king without a queen beside you. And let me remind you, the woman must come from a royal family.
You see, I don't understand what you mean by me marrying from a royal family. As we speak now, I have 3 women I'm trying to make a choice out of on who to marry. But unfortunately, none of them is from a royal family.
If actually you have decided to make us proud by accepting to be king in Ogbondida, then you have to consider diligently search out a lady with royal blood running in her veins. Every other thing can change in Ogbondida Kingdom, but the fact that the queen must have royal blood in her can never be changed.
With due respect, my elders, I don't think I'm interested in this offer.
Why? Is it because of what they said?
No, first, you see, the point is that I do not like women from our place. You know, it is generally known that women from Ogbondida are very domineering, and I'm not prepared for. I'm not prepared for that.
You don't have a problem. They say that you should marry from royalty. It does not mean that you should marry from Ogbondida. You should marry from anywhere. As long as she has royal blood.
And when is this supposed to happen?
I want to be sincere with you. We don't have time on our hands anymore. If you're able to choose a wife within the month, then we can crown you king next month. Good job.
You're sounding like you don't want to give me the money.
I'm sorry, Juliet, but I am beginning to feel that you have an agenda. It's written all over you.
What do you mean by that?
You came into my life to liquidate me. And sincerely, I am not finding that funny at all.
Well, Larry, be specific. What do you mean by that?
You have no love for me. You came into my life to melt me to zero. And believe you me, I am wise now.
You're wise now. Well, that could mean one of these 2 unacceptable things. Is it that you're wise not to give me money, or you're wise not to continue with the marriage? Which of them are you referring to?
Both of them. Nonsense, Juliet. I am no longer interested in this marriage, and automatically I am not giving you even 1 kobo.
Are you going to give me the money, or you want me to shoot you? You actually think you can use me and dump me, right?
Juliet, you are the one that is using me, and you are the one that is also dumping me. If I were to be your own brother, what are you going to advise him? I have not even married you up to 1 month, and you have made me to spend almost 400,000.
Stop that! You're engaging your wife in a fight. What kind of a man are you? Come on.
Your Majesty, is good you came by the time you did. Because had it been you didn't come here, this thing would have killed me. This is that I brought it into my life. She came to liquidate me. She came to mess me up, and today I decided to take my destiny in my own hands.
Are you the one that gave her that gun?
Your Majesty, this thing you are seeing here has more guns than all the ladies on earth. She is the perfect definition of a strange woman.
Strange woman?
Nini, Kata.
Calm down, my dear. I want to engage you in a private mafia move. Prove to me that you're not a sucker, and you will be happy forever.
Your Majesty, with all due respect, sir, that is wrong. You cannot engage her in any movement without my consent. That's wrong. Yes, I agree she's a strange woman, but she's still my wife that I married with my money. You cannot engage her.
Follow me.
Are you going to give me money, or I'll kill you? Are you giving me money? I'll kill you. You might tell her.
Come on. I just decorate you. What's the meaning of this? This guy married you because he loves you. You don't have to treat him like this.
He's so full of himself, and I need to sort him out.
I want to talk to both of you. Let's go.
Caught in the jungle, this is my territory. Land of prosperity, where the do or die survive. I own my carcass, I play the hard knock game. I make the rules out there, I roll the dice around. I can see deeper than those schemes.
I don't know how you're going to do it, but I want my rig back. I was deceived into selling that rig. But now I've come back to my senses. I don't want Fisher anywhere around that rig.
Well, I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but you have to realize that it's my ex-boyfriend you're talking about here. There's no way you can lure me into giving me information about him.
Can you see your life? Juliet, can you see your nonsense life? I remember I asked you consistently what you had with Fisher. You said nothing. Suddenly before the king, you just owned up that it was your ex, your boyfriend. That means I actually continued from where Fisher stopped.
Mind your language.
I refuse to mind any nonsense language. No, I know the reason why everything is turning upside down in my life. I wanted a home. Wait, stop it.
Stop it.
You.
Are you telling me that you have more regard for the man that used and dumped you than the man that actually married you?
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but I'm a technical lady. I don't have time for sentiments.
You're talking nonsense. You are going to regret this.
Whatever.
Are you working for me?
Well, that will depend on the viability of the offer. What do you want from Fisher?
I want my rig back, and I'm ready to pay what I received. Can you do that for me?
Take off your offer.
To me, as long as the offer is from the right elders, I will advise that you accept the offer immediately and become the king for two reasons. One, it will upgrade your status, and then secondly, you will make more money.
They said I must be married, before I'm crowned king. And that's my problem.
That shouldn't be a problem at all. All we need to do is look around town. There are so many wonderful and beautiful women out there. Just pick one and then you are made the king of the land.
They said that the woman must come from a royal family. And as we speak now, I don't know any woman from a royal family.
There is something I'm still trying to get clear here. Must that fellow come from your land?
No, they did not say so. They said the woman can come from anywhere, provided she has a royal blood. But my problem now is, where do I find such a royal woman that will appeal to me? That's the problem.
In that case, we will need to search properly. I am sure that by the end of the day, there must be one woman of royalty that will catch your fancy.
Okay. But let me make it clear. In as much as I'm desperate to marry a woman with royal blood, I am not prepared to settle for just any royal woman that is low class, or a royal blood with one eye or one leg. No, I'm not prepared to do that. No, I'm not prepared.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, you may not like what I'm going to say, but I'm saying my mind. I don't think it is right for you to engage the services of Juliet, because he may go out there and open up to Fisher. You know the implication.
She called me after the meeting and acknowledged that I am the original share in the pot of share. Forget that I am a king. I'm still the bad man in this crude business. She knows me. And she knows that she dares not do anything that would undermine my powers.
Your Majesty, I want to believe you have not told me the main reason why you asked me to come here.
Fix another meeting between Fisher and I. I want us to meet without parties. I want us to look at each other's face as men that are made and resolve this matter once and for all.
So, Your Majesty, what happens if Fisher refuses to surrender the rig?
I don't want to think about that. Because that rig is now well positioned in a manner that every refinery from Europe now buys crude from it. I started this process. And I don't want Fisher to come from nowhere and reap where he did not sow.
Out in the jungle, this is my territory.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but I need to see you tonight. I want you to come over to my place. There is something we need to solve immediately. It's really important.
Should we repeat the same thing over and over again?
Honey, I can't come to your place tonight. I can, but I need us to see. Because there's something important. Honey, new facts have emerged as to why Fisher came to you for that rig. You know, he was expecting some guys from Austria. And from the information I got, those men are in town right now. As it is now, they are the ones even managing your rig.
So what exactly do you have in mind? You want us to get the same man to manage our rig?
Honey, that is why I want us to see tonight, so that we could solve this issue at hand. Honey, Fisher, if you must be told, has always been a criminal. He bought that rig off you so as to become legal. You know, as it is right now, he's becoming more relevant than you in the oil sector. Honey, we need to strategize. We need to cut him to size.
I want this to end, Linda. I am not coming over to your place tonight. I've asked the same authority that introduced Fisher to me to fix a private meeting between Fisher and I. And I am not going to do any plan until I'm done with that meeting.
You see, that is exactly the problem I have with you all the time. You don't take my advice. You know what, honey? Just pause and think for a while. You know, ever since you stopped listening to me, you've always had problems here and there. Everything doesn't work for you, again, the way it's supposed to.
I don't want to comment on that. But I want to leave you with this truth. That you will remain the center of my life. And it remains impossible for me to contemplate doing anything that will wrong you. Take care of you, baby. I love you so much.
I love you too. This guy is so stubborn for my liking. How I wish all those things are real. But my hands are so tired.
Out in the jungle, this is my territory. Land of prosperity, where the do or die survive.
Listen, Larry. I insist this meeting must be brief. What do you want?
I don't know why you are sounding as if you didn't get what I said. Or should I repeat myself again?
Let me be straight with you. I am not obsessed about the rig. No, I'm not.
Fisher, why are you sounding this way? Edmond can do the unthinkable if nothing is done.
Go and tell Edmond that I do not want to wrong him. As we speak right now, the elders of Ogbondida, where I come from, have offered me the kingship of my place. That sooner than later, Edmond and I will be relating as kings. Go and tell him I said that.
Fisher, I'm not getting your drift. Are you planning to stage a coup in your land and become a king by force or something?
The kingship of my place was just offered to me like that. The only problem I have is that I need to be married before I'm crowned king.
This is awesome. As much as it's extremely unbelievable.
You can qualify it in any language you like. But the most important thing is that I need to be married to a woman with royal blood. And I don't know where to find such a woman now. That's my problem.
Fisher, if you're asking me here and now to assist you get a lady that has royal blood to be your wife, that wouldn't be a problem. We can settle down to that. And very soon you're going to find one. But I think the first thing we have to do is to attend this meeting. Sit with Edmond. Resolve all these issues concerning this raid. And after this is done, we can then settle down to find a credible wife for the coming king of Ggbagada Kingdom.
Morning, Max.
Yeah, good morning, G. Sit down. And I would ask that we get down to specifics immediately. What have you found out?
You may not like what I'm going to say, but I wish to say that kings do not involve in the destruction of other kings.
What do you mean by destruction of kings?
He has been chosen by the elders of Ogbondida. Right now, he's the king's designate, which simply means he is king. Your Majesty, you're king, and it's not right if you involve yourself in the destruction of a king.
You're sounding as if you need more money.
No. I'm not here to talk about money. You paid me handsomely for this, but I tell you, this information is valid.
So why would they want to make him king?
Well, I'm not in a position to know that, but what I know for sure is that he's going to be crowned king very soon.
You know, my rig has given him a cloak of relevance, and that's why he's clamoring to be king.
No, seriously, I doubt if he's actually clamoring for it, because I gathered information that the elders made him an offer, and he was even surprised when they told him about it.
You know why they made him the offer? Because they are now seeing legitimacy in him. And this is as a result of my rig, which he got from me on a platter of gold. He must vomit what he swallowed from me, or I will rip him open and take it by force.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but I don't want to be caught between two kings.
I am King Edmond the 16th, the king of Ggbagada land, the land of oil. I will show him that I come from the family of warriors.
Your Majesty.
He's not going to come out again.
Does that mean he's angry?
The king remains the authority that pays the piper. Just let him dictate the tune, okay? If you learn this truth, I bet you shall not find difficulty paying your bills.
I was made to understand your name is Anita.
Yeah, Anita Douglas.
I see. Do you know why you're here?
Yes. They assured me that I'll like you when I see you. And I admit they were right. You have a unique charm. And I think I like you.
Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. I do not intend to waste so much time on them.
You're confusing me with your choice of words. Could you please throw more light?
Sorry about that. I was told you're a noble woman. And that was why I asked them to bring you here. Do you have any form of royalty?
I am royalty. Why did you ask?
Oh. Then, tell me more about yourself.
You already know my name. My father is Eze Okonkwo of Akama. He'll be crowned king soon. But right now, he's the traditional prime minister of Akama. And the highest authority in the land.
Where is the king of Akama?
The king died 3 months ago. And tradition says that the elders must wait for 1 year before a new king is installed. And my father is that king that will be crowned.
Jerry, what do you make of the offer?
To me, as long as the offer is from the right elders, I will advise that you accept the offer immediately and become the king. For 2 reasons. 1, it will upgrade your status. And then secondly, you will make more money.
They said I must be married, before I'm crowned king. And that's my problem.
That shouldn't be a problem at all. All we need to do is look around town. There are so many wonderful and beautiful women out there. Just pick one and then you are made the king of the land.
They said that the woman must come from a royal family. And as we speak now, I don't know any woman from a royal family.
There is something I'm still trying to get clear here. Must that fellow come from your land?
No, they did not say so. They said the woman can come from anywhere, provided she has a royal blood. But my problem now is, where do I find such a royal woman that will appeal to me? That's the problem.
In that case, we will need to search it properly. I am sure that by the end of the day, there must be one woman of royalty that will catch your fancy.
Okay. But let me make it clear. In as much as I'm desperate to marry a woman with royal blood, I am not prepared to settle for just any royal woman that is low class, or a royal blood with 1 eye or 1 leg. No, I'm not prepared to do that. No, I'm not prepared.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, you may not like what I'm going to say, but I'm saying my mind. I don't think it is right for you to engage the services of Juliet, because you may go out there and open up to Fisher. You know the implication.
She called me after the meeting and acknowledged that I am the original Shed in the pot of Shed. Forget that I am a king. I'm still the bad man in this crude business. She knows me. And she knows that she dares not do anything that would undermine my powers.
Your Majesty, I want to believe you have not told me the main reason why you asked me to come here.
Fix another meeting between Fisher and I. I want us to meet without parties. I want us to look at each other's face as men that are made and resolve this matter once and for all.
Your Majesty, what happens if Fisher refuses to surrender the rig?
I don't want to think about that. Because that rig is now well positioned in a manner that every refinery from Europe now buys crude from it. I started this process. And I don't want Fisher to come from nowhere and reap where he did not sow.
This is my territory.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but I need to see you tonight. I want you to come over to my place. There is something we need to solve immediately. It's really important.
Should we repeat the same thing over and over again?
Honey, I can't come to your place tonight. I can, but I need us to see. Because there's something important. Honey, new facts have emerged as to why Fisher came to you for that rig. You know, he was expecting some guys from Austria. And from the information I got, those men are in town right now. As it is now, they are the ones even managing your rig.
So what exactly do you have in mind? You want us to get the same man to manage our rig?
Honey, that is why I want us to see tonight, so that we could solve this issue at hand. Honey, Fisher, if you must be told, has always been a criminal. He bought that rig off you so as to become legal. Do you know, as it is right now, he's becoming more relevant than you in the oil sector. Honey, we need to strategize. We need to cut him to size.
I want this to end, Linda. I am not coming over to your place tonight. I've asked the same authority that introduced Fisher to me to fix a private meeting between Fisher and I. And I am not going to do any plan until I'm done with that meeting.
You see, that is exactly the problem I have with you all the time. You don't take my advice. You know what, honey? Just pause and think for a while. You know, ever since you stopped listening to me, you've always had problems here and there. Everything doesn't work for you, again, the way it's supposed to.
I don't want to comment on that. But I want to leave you with this truth. That you will remain the center of my life. And it remains impossible for me to contemplate doing anything that will wrong you. Take care of you, baby. I love you so much.
I love you too. This guy is so stubborn, but I like him. How I wish all those things are real. But my hands are so tired.
Out in the jungle, this is my territory. Land of prosperity, where the do or die survive.
Listen, Larry. I insist this meeting must be brief. What do you want?
I don't know why you are sounding as if you didn't get what I said. Or should I repeat myself again?
Let me be straight with you. I am not obsessed about the rig. No, I'm not.
Fisher, why are you sounding this way? Edmond can do the unthinkable if nothing is done.
Go and tell Edmond that I do not want to wrong him. As we speak right now, the elders of Ogbondida, where I come from, have offered me the kingship of my place. That sooner than later, Edmond and I will be relating as kings. Go and tell him I said that.
Fisher, I'm not getting your drift. Are you planning to stage a coup in your land and become a king by force or something?
The kingship of my place was just offered to me like that. The only problem I have is that I need to be married before I'm crowned king.
This is awesome. As much as it's extremely unbelievable.
You can qualify it in any language you like. But the most important thing is that I need to be married to a woman with royal blood. And I don't know where to find such a woman now. That's my problem.
Fisher, if you're asking me here and now to assist you get a lady that has royal blood to be your wife, that wouldn't be a problem. We can settle down to that. And very soon you're going to find one. But I think the first thing we have to do is to attend this meeting. Sit with Edmond. resolve all these issues concerning this trade, and after this is done, we can then settle down to find a credible wife for the coming king of Ogbondida Kingdom.
Morning, Max.
Yeah, good morning to you. Yeah, sit down. And I would ask that we get down to specifics immediately.
What have you found out?
You may not like what I'm going to say, but I wish to say that kings do not involve in the destruction of other kings.
What do you mean by destruction of kings?
He has been chosen by the elders of Ogbondida. Right now, he's the king's designate, which simply means he is king. Your Majesty, you're king, and it's not right if you involve yourself in the destruction of a king.
You're sounding as if you need more money.
No, I'm not here to talk about money. You paid me handsomely for this, but I tell you, this information is valid.
So why would they want to make him king?
Well, I'm not in a position to know that, but what I know for sure is that he's going to be crowned king very soon.
You know, my rig has given him a cloak of relevance, and that's why he's clamoring to be king.
No, seriously, I doubt if he's actually clamoring for it, because I gathered information that the elders made him an offer, and he was even surprised when they told him about it.
You know why they made him the offer? Because they are now seeing legitimacy in him. And this is as a result of my rig, which he got from me on a platter of gold. He must vomit what he swallowed from me, or I will rip him open and take it by force.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but I don't want to be caught between two kings.
I am King Edmond the 16th, the king of Ggbagada land, the land of oil. I will show him that I come from the family of warriors.
Your Majesty.
He's not going to come out again.
Does that mean he's angry?
The king remains the authority that pays the piper. Just let him dictate the tune, okay? If you learn this truth, I bet you shall not find difficulty paying your bills.
I was made to understand your name is Anita.
Yeah, Anita Douglas.
I see. Do you know why you're here?
Yes. They assured me that I'll like you when I see you. And I admit, they were right. You have a unique charm. And I think I like you.
Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. I do not intend to waste so much time on them.
You're confusing me with your choice of words. Could you please throw more light?
Sorry about that. I was told you're a noble woman. And that was why I asked them to bring you here. Do you have any form of royalty?
I am royalty. Why did you ask?
Oh. Then, tell me more about yourself.
You already know my name. My father is Okonkwo of Akama. He'll be crowned king soon. But right now, he's the traditional prime minister of Akama. And the highest authority in the land.
Where is the king of Akama?
The king died 3 months ago. And tradition says that the elders must wait for 1 year before a new king is installed. And my father is that king that will be crowned.
But by deduction then, you're yet to be a princess.
I am the daughter of the head member of the ruling class. And that makes me a princess.
A princess by extension, description, or by service? God bear me witness.
this. I didn't ask for a princess of description, station, or service. I'm sorry, okay? You'll excuse me. Someone will see you shortly.
Are you walking out on me?
Nick!
He just walked out on me.
Nick! I told you I wanted a girl with royalty. And you got me a girl that may eventually become royalty. That girl out there has no form of royal blood in her. Why did you bring her here?
So her father is the one piloting her with his vacuum. You can't say that she's not royalty.
Nick, listen to me. I know what I want. And I'm sure you equally know what I want. If you can get it, then I'll go get it myself. Now go out there and see that girl off.
See her off for real?
Off for real.
I will deal with your boss.
For that statement of yours, I can understand you don't know who the fisher is. You cannot deal with him. And never you underestimate the prowess of anybody see around this premises.
You equally do not know me. I have dated 4 popular ambassadors, including the American ambassador.
And what's our business with that? Do you think we are one of the idiots that give a hoot about a trip to America? We don't. And let me tell you, you cannot deal with a man you don't know.
See, mister, I have the direct telephone number of the Inspector General of Police. I can call him now. Do you think I can't deal with a man that is making his money illegally?
Miss Anita Douglas, here is a certified check of 500,000 naira. I said I should give it to you for a time wasted.
500,000. Not bad. I forgive him. He knows the right thing to do. See you tomorrow.
Look, where did you bring this girl from? Man, she looks like a whore, man. She's surely a wacko, man. What's that?
Jeremy, the boss wants a lady from the royalty. I just tried Anita and it didn't work out. So if you know any way you can find someone else, give it a try.
Out in the jungle, this is my territory. Land of prosperity where the do or die survive. I own my carcass, I play the hard game. I make the rules out there, I roll the dice around. I can see deep.
Juliet, there's something that I want to understand. Did I commit any offense marrying you in the first place? Why are you making this life very miserable for me? Why are you making life hell for me because I'm married? What's the problem?
Well, you have to go out there and tell the people you told you were married that we were never married and that you never even slept with me. Do you understand?
God. Why in this world would I do that? Tell people that I've never slept with you? You have been sleeping with every other day? What's the problem?
Well, because Fisher is seeking for a princess to marry.
Juliet, you don't need to tell me that Fisher is looking for a princess to marry because I know everything about the arrangement. In fact, I am the one that is leading the search. We are looking everywhere for a princess.
Very well then. There's no need to search any further because I am a princess and I am the one he must marry.
Juliet, must you reduce every other thing to comedy? Must you? Listen to me. We are not looking for a princess that claims to be one. Lie. We are looking for original princess from a palace.
Did anyone tell you that I am not a princess from a palace?
Nobody should tell me because I know. Okay? Have you forgotten that I went to your village to pay your bride price? I married you according to the cultural laws of your people. I know the place we went to. That place is not and can never be a palace.
Well, that's the reason you have to go out there and tell them that you were never married. Because the supposed village you paid my bride price is not my village. And the men you saw there, I hired them to act as my relatives.
Are you telling me that you made me to spend my money in a charade?
Well, darling, the world itself is a charade. That's why it's structured in a way to continually make the rich and mighty higher and richer. I planned the whole charade so as to make you spend your money, and I am so glad that it worked.
Are you telling me to my face that you made me to spend my money in nonsense and before me you are owing up to that?
You're hurting me.
You will say, Julie, you want me to kill you here?
Oh, wait. Listen, it's a business.
A business?
You can plan this. You and I, work with me and you can get all the money. All the money you spent on me, you can get it back.
Is anything a problem, sir?
I cannot find Juliet.
You cannot find Juliet? I don't understand, sir.
She's not in her room. I called her phone 4 times, but she wouldn't pick my call.
So why are you bothered, sir? Maybe she has read the handwritings on the wall.
I don't understand what you mean by read the handwriting on the wall.
Juliet should have known that you don't want to see her anymore unless she decided to take a leave.
But her things are all in there. All in the room. She couldn't have left without her things.
So I want you to forget about Juliet now. The princess is in room 315. Call her and make an appointment.
You really think that's a good idea?
For me, it's fine.
I was wondering what the princess is doing right now.
Who is this?
My name is Bawanye, but people call me Fisher.
Now listen to me, Mr. Fisher. I'm not going to ask you how you got my room number, because I know you must have bribed that lousy receptionist. But I'm going to ask you one time, what exactly do you want from me?
I was wondering if we could talk over a drink, one-on-one.
But you came here with your wife, so why are you nosing around for another woman?
I thought my colleague had explained this to you. The girl in question is not my wife, but my accountant.
Really? And she had the guts to come into my room to warn me? She told me to stay off her man. And she can't do that if she's just an accountant.
She came to your room to warn you? Why would she do that?
No, listen to me, Mr. Fisher. Please, I will not dabble into your private life. I just came here to cruise off, to relax and have fun. So please, don't distract me. Bye.
Wait a minute. Oh. God. Nick, this girl is biting much more than she can chew. Why would she go to a lady's room to warn her? Why?
So, I really want you to calm down. Just calm down. We have to devise a better plan this time around. You see, the mere fact that you called and she's talking to you freely on the phone means that she's not the tough princess that, we think she is. So just calm down.
Men don't fuck with the MAFIA. What does it mean? And who are these men?
Their pattern of murder was very brutal and evil. He may decay inside his apartment.
Now, get a new line tomorrow. Place a call to the emergency department of the Ministry of Health and refer them to the address. And after that, destroy the SIM card immediately.
Your Majesty, Mr. Green told us that King Fisher was an active member of Ramsey Board before he started thinking of legitimacy. I think he will have information for us if we approach him.
Give me time to think about that.
I can see deeper than those schemes. Everyone is gonna be safe if we all play by the rules. I can smell all the route out there. The son of the poverty must run far, far from me.
I'm not very good with questions, but I am sincerely curious. Like, you are meeting me today, and apparently this is the first time you're entering my room, and you are making a marriage proposal to me. Why are you in such a hurry?
Linda, I have never felt the way I felt when I saw you talking to the receptionist downstairs. Since then, I've been on your trail. I want you to be my woman.
Mr. Fisher, do you know His Royal Majesty King Edmond the 16th of Ggbagada?
Very well. I recently had a business transaction with him. As a matter of fact, I bought an oil rig of him. And that singular purchase happens to be the biggest I've ever made. I have recouped all my investments, and as we speak right now, I'm making an unimaginable profit from that rig.
That's good. Impressive. At least you know him very well. Before you can get married to me, he has to agree.
Is he your older brother?
He is my uncle. My father placed me under his care before he died. So, if you're really sure you want to get married to me, you have to seek his approval first.
Conclusively, do I take it that you will agree to marry me?
You know, I'm just so thrilled, you know. I like your guts. I like men that know exactly what they want and how to go about it. But first of all, you have to see the king. Then we can take it from there. I'll be leaving the hotel first thing tomorrow morning, but before I do, I will give you my card. We can communicate from there.
Very well then. If I made out a check in the name Princess Linda, will you be able to cash it?
I don't understand. Why do you ask?
No, just as a token of my love and appreciation for a woman as beautiful as you are. I won't make out a check for 5 million naira for you.
I am so happy that you offered at all. But I am sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Fisher. I will not accept your check.
You're the most astonishing woman I've ever met in my life. Nah, man, I have this feeling someone is trailing us.
Someone is trailing us? Who's the person?
The guy is still coming. Could that be?
I'm gonna show you some skills, man.
He's still coming.
Yeah, that guy can be me, man.
Who is this bastard?
Look at this. I'm going to get you. You must surrender under Ramsey board. Men don't fuck with mafia.
Oh, who is this bastard? Hey, I'm sure this man killed Mr. Green.
That's right. We get to kill this bastard before he gets to us. Let's go, let's go.
You conned me into selling my most lucrative rig.
I realized my mistake and pleaded with you to return the rig and have your money back. No, you refused because you knew what you did. That singular action gave you away as a shrewd businessman. And now you're back here asking me to allow you marry my niece, my only niece, the very pride of my family. What makes you think I will ever allow a shrewd businessman to marry Linda?
I'm glad you just said she's the pride of the family. I want to believe that you would love a man that would love her till death to marry her. I am that man. Please, allow me to marry her so we can all be one family.
You paid $10 million for the rig. As of today, you've made $50 million from the rig. Is it true or false? Is it a fact or fiction?
Your Majesty, yes, I paid you $10 million for the rig. But what you do not know is that I spent much more than that to reposition that rig. Agreed, I'm happy the rig is a success story. But I owe that story to you. Your Majesty, let us start all over again. If you allow me to marry Linda, your niece, our marriage will form the basis for that start.
I'll give you another rig. Just give me back with 10 that I sold to you.
Your Majesty, it's like asking for the impossible. Your Majesty, okay, why don't we do it this way? Okay, I can reposition your other rigs just the way I repositioned rig 10. You know, put them back into viable international business. So some good money will roll into you. You know, just allow me marry Linda, and then we become one happy big family.
So tell me, what did you say?
You know, everything is working according to plan. The guy used corn to hijack my rig. I'm going to hijack his life and existence.
You know, I was told he is worth $100 million. Like, physical cash. Do you think it's possible?
Well, don't underestimate a man who knows how to make money from crude. You know, that guy is making so much money from my rig that it's only proper that I will make him vomit what he stole.
Yeah, I agree with you. You know what, baby? One thing you will do for me is, immediately you're done with him, pass him over to my table, and I will start from wherever you stopped. Okay? So tell me, what is going on in my sweetheart's head?
What's on a man's mind?
I know. You want it tonight?
Well, I'm sorry for keeping you waiting. You know, she's so used to me that she's finding it difficult to contemplate a life without me.
Oh, well, I was trying to convince her.
Really?
Sorry, Your Majesty, with all due respect. May we know the outcome of the meeting, please?
But you have to wait here a bit for your colleague. And you have to go to the mini room and talk to her. She's there alone waiting.
I've got a woman problem, taking my time to know them. They've got so many manipulations. As I roll with them out there, I take my time to learn first.
Listen, we have to be very careful with that guy.
No problem.
Straight to business.
Mr. Jerry, as we told you on the phone, this man is after us. We don't know him. Do you know him?
You came to me because you know I know everybody, right? Then you're going to wet my palms. And I'll tell you everything you need to know. I'm not expensive though.
Not expensive. What was it? This is $300. You tell us everything you know about that man.
$300. $300 is too small to get such a vital information on the hitman of Ramsey board. $1,000.
Mr. Jerry, are you confirming to us he's the hitman of the Ramsey board?
Many men tried it and it never worked. My name is Jerry. You can't get me for free.
Well, if you insist.
I insist. $1,000.
No problems.
This is $700 US. Add it up to what he's got in his hands. You got $1,000 US, which you're demanding for. Can you tell us what you want with you?
Men don't fuck with the mafia. That has always been his maxim. For the mere fact that he is after you means you must leave town. He is deadly. Very deadly. If he decides to fit you with cement shoes and have you sleep with the fishes at the bottom of the ocean, you can't escape it.
Could you please give us his address?
He has no address. He virtually lives in his car. And he is the most miserable nightcrawler ever on planet Earth. Visit the nightclubs, one after the other. And you'll be sure to find him in one of the VIP corners, drinking himself to stupor. Let me tell you, he is a marksman. He does not miss his targets. He does not go anywhere without his gun loaded and cocked.
So, your primary reason why you are desperate of getting married to me is because you want to satisfy your elders by looking for a lady that is from a royal background. True or false?
Anybody will be right to say that I need to marry a girl from a royal background before I'm crowned king. But that's not why I'm settling for you. I have dated so many ladies in the past with royal blood. But you are exceptional. You're unique. I want to marry you because I love you.
So tell me, what do you intend to do for my family when we get married eventually?
Many refineries in Europe are shut down today because of lack of legal crude to refine. I am going to link your uncle to the Bureau of Crude Assessments. It is a private company in The Hague, responsible for monitoring of crude importation into Europe. They will hook all your family rigs to major refineries in Europe. It is part of what I want to do for your family.
I see.
I called you here because I already know who you work for.
And who do they work for?
The same idiots. The same idiot that killed my cameraman. The same idiot that deceived the people of Ggbagada and they made him king. I need you to start a process. Right away.
Shaka, be specific with the process you want. As you know, we have many processes for destruction and demolition.
I already have a plan to run down Edmond. The plan has gotten to its crescendo. It's going to happen all of a sudden. Any moment from now, Edmond the 16th is going to crash. And then we will know who is the MAFIA and who the masquerade is.
Well, you know me, Shaka. I already have plans set for tonight to eliminate those starters.
Nah. Hey, come on. If you chop down a big tree, all the birds that are perched there will look for the next tree to make their nest. I'm gonna need this man. They're certainly gonna work for me. Do you understand that?
Shaka. I humble myself before Shaka, the man they couldn't arrest. Well, I think I'll run along. I'll see you.
He was pursuing my boys and they took shots of him.
This is Alasiata, the hitman of Ramsey Board. I know him. A marksman with extraordinary accuracy. Your Majesty, why is he looking for your men?
I want to know everything you know about the Ramsey Board.
Your Majesty, the Ramsey Board is a mafia network that unleashes violence in this city. It is headed by a man named Shaka. Shaka is evil personified. His late father started the board. Your Majesty, the family are untouchables. I'm not very comfortable with the fact that they're trading after your men.
Where can we find this Shaka?
Your Majesty, why are you looking for Shaka?
I believe he's the fool that sent a high-tech cameraman to my palace.
I beg your pardon, Your Majesty. Has he gotten to that point of sending a photographer into the palace? Where is the photographer? Did you?
I executed him immediately. I was not trained to spare intruders. He refused to disclose the identity of the people that sent him, so he had to die.
So, Your Majesty, where did you deposit the corpse?
We disposed of it.
When did this happen?
This meeting is hereby declared closed. Fisher, you're getting married to Linda in 7 days' time. We should settle and plan your marriage.
Here in Ggbagada Kingdom, I am the second in command to the king. As you already know that our king lives in Asaba, I am the only one that is practically on ground. That is why they directed you to me. So, if you have any inquiry to make about Ggbagada Kingdom, please go ahead and do it.
Edmond, I am not here to make any inquiry on Ggbagada Kingdom. I am not here to make any inquiry on king that lives in Asaba, that I know. But the king that lives in Asaba, King Edmond the 16th of Ggbagada Kingdom, has a niece named Princess Linda of Ggbagada Kingdom that lives in Asaba. I came here, Edda, to make inquiry on this Linda.
Gentlemen, we don't have any person by that name, Linda, in this kingdom.
Rebecca, I want to ask you just one question. Do you know all his nieces?
Edmond has no niece. His father was the only member of their family that survived the evil famine of 1947. He traveled to Midwest, and there he met with some Frenchmen that taught and introduced him to oil business. He made so much money. And what his son, our king, is enjoying today was inherited from his father. Yes, we crowned him king as a result of his philanthropy. As for the name Linda, we don't have any person like that.
Rebecca, how are you going to react if I should tell you now that as we speak, your king, King Edmond, the 16th of your kingdom, has a very beautiful girl named Princess Linda, who he has presented to everybody in Asaba as Princess Linda of this Ggbagada Kingdom? What are you going to do? How are you going to react?
There is nothing I can do about it. Knowing fully well that we are living in a digital world where the end justifies the means. Edmond has the right to parade any person that catches his fancy. He has the right. Maybe that is his hobby in Asaba, and we are not going to discuss it. The most important thing here is that Edmond is our king, and he is ruling us well.
I don't want to go to that. What I can readily pick from this discussion now is that Linda is nonsense. Linda, who is parading herself as Princess Linda of Ggbagada Kingdom, just an imposter. That's what I can take from here.
Mr. Man, hold it there. Before you insult our kingdom, you may be wrong to say that she is an impostor, because our king has the power to declare whosoever he wants a princess of Ggbagada. And if that should be the case, then she is a princess of Ggbagada, by royal declaration. And as such, no one can do anything. Even you can't change it.
What a wonderful kingdom.
Our kingdom is a wonderful one.
We are saying the same thing, where anybody can be declared a princess. Even a whore.
Anyway, you mind the way you talk to our kingdom? No.
I don't like the impression you are giving me.
What do you mean by impression? You are making me spend so much money, and I do not like it, and cannot continue with it.
So, what are you insinuating?
Now you listen to me. Forget the fact that I'm king. I was originally a businessman. And business entails that you know exactly where whatever money you're giving out go to. I've given you well over $4 million US. Where are these monies going to? I demand to know.
Let me remind you In case you have forgotten so suddenly, that you are king today is because of me. Because you got married to me. I am the one giving your so-called kingship relevance in your kingdom. Don't forget that. I am gonna shock you to the bones, to your bone marrow, if you suddenly become a miser tomorrow.
Shock me to the bones? Do you intend to renege on your marital vows?
Oh, please, give me a break. As if you don't know all over the world that you must have seen countless number of women that renege their marital vows every now and then. God, it's nothing. Nothing. But you men are the ones that push them to do that. I know how you were begging me to get married to you. Crawling all over the ground, crying, begging me. Don't forget that. I am going to break you if you force me to.
I haven't said anything wrong. In line with your requests, I made you part of my business. You don't bend it where I come from. Women are not allowed to be part of their husband's businesses.
And what exactly are you insinuating here? What are you saying? Or are you trying to tell me that you don't want me to be part and parcel of your business?
I haven't said that.
Then?
What I'm simply saying is that I demand to know where all the monies I give you go to. Simple.
Okay. I will tell you, my darling husband. I have been investing, and investing wisely. You know, I have been planning for the future of this family. Before you come with all this your useless suggestions to weigh me down. Don't do it. Your Royal Highness.
Pretending to be good, dancing to the tune, hiding in the guise of beauty. With deceit in the heart, evil in the mind, all the while the plans are set right. Operates so smoothly, no sentiments.
I'm surprised that you traveled all the way down to Ogbondida just to make inquiries on my king and the queen. What are you planning to do?
Here, it is wrong of you to say that I came to make inquiries, so. Because I'm not making inquiries. I have not come here to ask for information. I came to give information. The truth of the matter is that I came to open your eyes.
Am I sure you know the authority sitting with you here? How dare you say you want to open my eyes?
Here, I don't know how you are going to react. The truth of the matter is that your king is married to an impostor.
Who do you call an impostor?
I am talking of Linda. Princess Linda, so-called Princess Linda of Ggbagada Kingdom. She is the impostor. You know, I have this orientation. I'm a man committed to due process. And the basic orientation I had when I was growing up forbids me from any kind of cover-up. She is not a princess. She is not even from Ggbagada Kingdom.
How do you know all this?
I know, God. I know all this because I know. I cannot come here to say all this if I don't know. Okay, let me ask you a very simple question.
Yes, go ahead.
Did your king travel to Ggbagada Kingdom to pay her bride price? The answer is no. You were there when it happened. Your king married her in the palace of King Edmond the 16th of Ggbagada Kingdom in his private individual palace in Asaba. We are talking about a mad king that is ruling his kingdom from another land. That is the man. That is your supposed in-law. Elders of your land must have to rise up and ask questions. If they fail to ask this question, a con artist, Linda, is that con artist. She's going to rise to the point that she will be the leader of all the women in your kingdom, your wife inclusive. Have I not opened your eyes now? Have you seen? Have you seen?
Yeah, this is exactly what I need to do, fellow. This is my one-man bicycle. It's good.
Nick, I am finished.
What is the problem, sir?
Linda is gone.
So you're saying so many things at the same time.
She left me this note. She left me this note. Oh my God.
Don't fuck with the mafia. What does she mean by this?
God. She emptied my safe. All the money's gone. All my business documents gone. My business files all gone. Oh.
Does it mean that she belongs to the mafia?
Oh my God. Yes. I think I now know the game plan. Edmond sent her to destroy me.
Can you just call her and put on the phone? Let me speak to her.
She left her phone upstairs. That's right. That's right. What Larry told me is beginning to make sense to me now.
What did Larry say?
Larry called me up late one night. Told me to be cautious. That Linda was a sucker. I got angry because I felt he was insulting my wife and hung up on him. Oh my God, I should have known this. Oh! I should have known this. I should have known this. Oh!
Linda.
Why didn't I know this?
Well, I'm so happy that this game is finally over.
Yeah.
And finally, I am back into your hands where I belong.
Yeah, baby.
You know, the total money I evacuated from the house is over $40 million in physical cash.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a lot of money, you know.
Yeah.
You know, baby.
Yeah.
I'm also interested in the money.
Really?
Yeah. I'm more interested in the business agreement he signed with the Bureau of Crude Assessment in The Hague.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So, tell me, what exactly are you going to do with this business agreement?
Well, you see, the office plans to break away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they plan to break away because they realize that they should change themselves.
Okay.
Yeah. They didn't know they gave Fisher an upper hand in the business agreement.
Oh.
Yeah, now they cannot renege in the agreement. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because they know that Fisher is going to sue their us for breach of contract. You get it?
Okay.
That's right. Now that I have the documents, I'm going to have the men come to me and they're going to pay a big sum of money.
Wow.
Yes.
Sounds great!
Guess what?
What?
I'm simply going to go into a perpetual agreement with them. And they will continue to pay us money until we die.
Oh, God, I love you so much! Oh.
That's how to do business.
Fisher just called.
Oh. So, what did he say?
He wanted to know if I have any dossier on a lady called Linda Daskana and asked him to call back.
You know what? I'm not going to say anything about this, okay? Because I know very well that you are capable of handling the situation. You know what? Like it is right now, I want you to handle that fool that thinks he can betray the Ramsey bird. He has something else coming.
Well, nice to have you back, Linda. Excuse me.
Alasiata? I need you to check the armory. I don't need to remind you that war is imminent. So you check.
find out what we have and what we don't, so I know what we're buying. Is that okay?
Well, you can count on me, Shaka.
As if you don't know what is happening here.
What is happening there? And please, can I talk to Linda?
Linda is gone. I woke up this morning to notice she was gone.
Must you joke with everything? What do you mean by that?
I am not joking, Edmond. Linda opened my safe and made away with all the monies in there. How she got the combination to the safe is what I do not know.
No, I don't get it. You're telling me Linda steals?
Well, I'm afraid that's the word. She steals. She stole all the classified business documents in my safe and left me a cursed note that read, "Men don't fuck with the mafia." What she meant by that is what I don't know.
She left you that note?
Oh yes, she did. Now tell me the truth, Edmond. Do you now belong to the Ramsey board?
No, I am not. And I don't have any intention of joining.
And are you telling me you don't know what is happening to me right now?
Please, see me at home now. Now.
Your Majesty, Linda is a member of the Ramsey board. Where did you get her from?
Where did you find her?
Your Majesty, we engaged the services of a young, talented man called Jerry. He's been leading us into a whole lot of things.
Is he the same guy that confirmed to you that Linda is part of Ramsey board?
Yes, Your Majesty. We have a lot of information already. And it will interest you to know that even your so-called bank manager is a member of the board. Yes.
You know, I have this feeling that you will never get old. You're more appealing now than 4 years ago that I met you first.
You're very romantic, you know.
You're all sounding well.
Thank you.
Now let's get down to business. You invited me over.
Yeah.
Why?
There's a lady dying for you. I have studied her inside out, and I know she's the best woman for you. You like her. I wanted to meet her.
This is strange. You want me to meet another woman after all the beautiful moments we shared together?
I'm sorry, Edmond, but you don't have any future with me. I have some biological problems, and I wouldn't want to ruin anyone. That is why I took the pain to investigate this lady I'm talking about. You will like her. Trust me on this. Please, can you send Linda in? This is Linda the scanner. She's a very good friend of mine. I know her inside out. You know, we live in a civilized world, and I can tell she's truly in love with you. Linda, this is His Royal Majesty, King Edmond the 16th of Ggbagada. I've told him so much about you, and he's so excited.
Can I have the singular honor?
of embracing a spunky king.
I like this lady.
I told you.
Wow. You know, just prove to me that you're beautiful inside. And you will leave to love me if you give me that proof.
We'll see about that.
So, Lady K is part of them. Everything was a setup. They just gave me Linda to know me inside out. This is not going to be easy. Hello?
Hello. So tell me right now, Mr. Man, how do you feel now you've been reduced to 0?
Could this be Linda?
Right answer. You know, I'm just calling you because I really don't want you to be stranded.
What do you mean by that? And where are you, Linda?
You really want to know? Well, I'll tell you. I am back in the arms of the man behind the mask. Well, the information I want to relay to you right now is I have sold all your rigs. I want you to feel exactly what his father felt when your father hijacked all his wealth.
Sorry, Linda, but I would not want to believe that you made yourself a tool in the hands of my enemies.
You know what, my dear? Exhume the decayed body of your father and ask him if he knew the name called Tabloid Shaka. He is the owner, the rightful owner of everything you inherited from your lousy father. And I want you to ask him as well if he knew any name called Ramsey Bud. Like right now, there is a particular man, a young man called Shaka, that is the president of the board. I want you to wake up that evil father of yours and tell him that the owners of the mask he stole by force, they have recovered their mask. And for you to know that men will never, ever reap where they never sowed. Bitch.
There's one end for all men, and this end is death. But there are two roads to this death. Some men die, that is one road. Others are killed, that is the second road. But I've come to believe that the severity of this death depends on how it happens. We are here today because we share common problem. Some men want to kill us, but we have refused to die. I've called us to plan. It was Shakespeare who wrote, and I quote, "Cowards die many times before their death, but the valiant never test death but once." We are going to attack, and in this attack there will be no retreat, there will be no surrender, and we will win.
I want us all to understand that we live in a jungle. The rule in the jungle is survival of the fittest. Many things are possible in the jungle, but the only impossible thing in the jungle is for you or for anybody, any beast, to overpower a lion and take its meat. The lion will fight with the last drop of its blood. We will all constitute ourselves as wounded lions. No beast can overpower us and take what rightfully belongs to us. Because we will fight. We will fight to finish.
I called you out here to say only one thing. I like you. I like you because you are the real man. You know, deep down in your heart, I know you're angry. You're angry because you believe that I deceived you. Believe me when I say it wasn't intentional. What came to us is bigger than us. And we must work together if we must get it back.
You know something? I hold nothing against you.
Thank you.
I am not new in this business. I know what happened, and that's why I'm here. And I tell you something, I am committed to every single thing I said in there. Never mind. We are going to fight. That's the only way we can bounce back.
Thank you.
There is something I've been thinking. I wonder if it ever crossed your mind.
What could that be?
You know, we live in women's world, and that is why it is saying, ladies first. Shaka does not believe that ladies should be respected, and I think we should teach him the lesson the hard way.
Honestly, I don't get you. Like, how do you mean? And what makes you think that Shaka would like the idea of ladies teaching him a lesson?
We pull the carpet under him, and before you know it, any of us could be the head of the Ramsey board.
Excuse me? Seriously, like, why would you allow such a thing to crop up in your mind? Oh, you actually want to lead the criminal body? You?
Don't tell me also that you live under the illusion that a woman cannot sit as a head of a mafia network. Look, whatever a man can do, a woman can do better.
Lady K, I totally disagree with whatever you just said now. A mafia network is an organized criminal body that can always go to the extreme to achieve a particular goal. A woman in question here is a natural mother and not a criminal. Lady K, it is totally impossible for a woman to lead the criminal body. Not even you.
By that singular narration of yours, you have permanently disqualified yourself of ever leading the network. I am asking for your support now because I have the plans to lead the network. Will you turn me down?
Of course, darling, I am going to turn you down. Because I totally disagree. I am not there. I'm not down with it. No.
through me? Why would she want to do that?
Here we go. Honey, what is it? You look awful. Is anything the matter?
Linda?
Yes?
I am beginning to have this unacceptable feeling that Lady K is up to something.
Depends on what you mean. Because the Lady K that I know is a decisive and thorough administrator. A financial expert par excellence. So, I really don't get it when you say she's up to something.
In your moment of close interaction with her, has she ever said or implied anything that suggested that she's interested in being the chairman of the Ramsey board?
Oh, please, Shaka. Stop. You're the kid that I know will never ever think of such a thing. Besides, she knows very well that a woman can never ever lead the Ramsey board. Oh, please.
When was the last time you saw her?
Like yesterday, because her new boyfriend is in town. The Honorable Minister of Communication. I was with them till like 11 p.m. Is there anything the matter?
Linda.
Yes?
Come, baby, come. Sit. I need you to do me a favor.
Anything for you. What is it?
Keep an eye on her for me. Would you?
Forgive me if I'm being too pushy, okay? But why will you tell me to do all this? Because Lady K is harmless.
I'll let you know when the time comes. But for now, just do as I say. Okay?
Okay. Yes, sir. So, are you ready to eat now?
What you got?
Pepper soup.
Bring it on.
Okay. So, I have to bring it over there. Okay? Okay. Don't sit up. Judge me.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Smells good already.
Mm-hmm. I'm waiting. Like it?
Please, Shaka. Please don't shoot. Shaka, I beg you, please.
Go down on your knees.
Shaka, please, I beg you. I beg you, Shaka, don't shoot. Don't shoot. Shaka, don't shoot. Don't shoot. Ah! had a bad dream. I don't know what I did to them. They opened fire on me.
Who are the people?
I don't know who they were. They pursued me until I got exhausted. And they started firing at me.
That's a bad dream. I think you should pray harder. Such things should not be taken for granted. Okay? It's alright. It's okay. You know, the other thing men do when they are told that their women are pregnant is to be excited. And that's what they do.
So, what's the case? Is it like you're not excited that I'm pregnant?
Exactly. I am not excited that you are pregnant because I have not managed to convince myself that I am responsible for the so-called pregnancy.
Wait, I need to get something clearly. Is it like you don't trust my judgment?
Well, I don't know much about judgments. I never told anybody I'm a law student. I never went to law school in my life. What I'm saying is that I don't trust your waist because your waist is leaking, man.
Are you ready to say what I want you to say, or you want me to do the unthinkable?
I don't understand why you're pulling the gun. I want to believe you're joking. Because I'm telling you the truth. You have slept with almost all the men I know. You have hammered all of them. The ideal thing for you to do is to go out there and locate the person who is responsible for your pregnancy so you can live and enjoy the baby. You don't have to pull a gun at me.
That will then.
Can you see your life?
Please.
I can't believe this. You came in here to shoot me? Don't you know that before you have to cock the gun before you shoot? You pull the trigger without cocking the gun? Juliet, you?
I was just pulling your legs. You know, I can't shoot. Why will I shoot you?
Pulling what nonsense like nonsense, Juliet? Do you actually think I'm going to let you out of this place alive? After you pull the gun at me? And you pull the trigger at me? Give me that! You. Nonsense, you.
I'm so sorry I'm late. Like, what do I owe to this call? Like, what am I doing here?
Change in the leadership of Ramsey Board is imminent. And I think it's the turn of the women. Lady K is positioning herself, but I believe and I tell you she can never make head of the board. You are the one with the leadership qualities we are looking for, and I brought you here to put in the know. Now, are you ready to assume leadership of the board?
Alaseta, I'm going to tell you this. Like, one time, I'm going to take it you never said anything like this.
Linda, I am the hitman of the board, and you know my powers. I am capable of making you head of Ramsey Board. Just give me your consent, and I'll make you leader of Ramsey Board in 2 months.
You want to hear the truth? The truth is, I am not interested in all this. No. We have only one leader, and that leader's name is Shaka. And I am 100% satisfied with his leadership. I don't need this. I am not interested in your offer. You know, suffice to say, I'm not even thinking of all this. Why am I even talking about this? I'm out of here.
Linda, wait. Come back. You don't get a deal. Okay, I'll ask you a question. In the last 6 months, we have made an average profit of over $200 million. How much did Shaka give you? Open your eyes. Shaka is shortchanging everybody, but I believe we can make a move to remove him. Yes, we can. Linda, imagine yourself as president of Ramsey Board. Men will be at your beck and call, and your social status will rise. And besides, I am going to give you unprecedented security. Just give me your consent and I'll make you head of Ramsey Board.
Read my lips. The answer is no. I am not interested in your offer. No. We have only one leader, and his name is Shaka. And I am satisfied with his leadership. I am not interested in the leadership. And let me tell you something. I will be very angry with you If you skim Shaka out of office, very angry with you, you're going to see a different side of me. Good day.
I never killed any woman in my life. There is always the first time. Today may prove to be that first time. Open your mouth and tell me what I want to hear, or you leave me with only one option. I'm going to kill you, and I'm going to bury you in this compound.
I'm not pregnant.
I thought that's push. Now, can you open your mouth and tell me the reason why you have to come in here to say you are pregnant, whereas you are not?
You know, when it all started, I thought you never loved me. I thought you pretended to love me, got me married so that you can sleep with me. So I pulled up the pregnancy trick just to bring out the sympathy in you, but it has brought out the beast in you, and now I regret it. I shouldn't have even tried it.
I presume you said all these things you said just to weaken me. You succeeded because I am weakened. Now look at you and I have this feeling that we have a future together. Take this gun. Take this gun! If you ever want to kill me now. If you fail to kill me now, do not ever in your life attempt to kill me again. We have a future together. And if we can start now to trust one another, it's going to be good for both of us. Go ahead.
Larry, I'm sorry. I will never ever attempt to kill you again. It was the devil that came between us. And trust me, we can overcome if we work together. I'm so sorry.
Everybody will always say the devil when they do something stupid. Have you seen devil before? Come here.
What are we doing here?
I want you to assure me that you are ready to take over the leadership of Ramsey Board.
Are you planning anything?
From all the money we have made in the last 6 months, how much have you received?
Look, I decided to keep quiet about this whole thing because I don't know what I would say, and Shaka will be told I'm speaking against him.
Well, from what you just said, it could be implied that you are no longer comfortable with the leadership of the greedy Shaka. Is that correct?
Nothing can be closer to the truth.
Now see, I don't want another man to take over. Men have proved to be a bunch of crooks. You are the one I want. You are the one I can trust. Now, assure me that if I give you leadership of the board, that you will not let me down.
I crossed my heart. I left the bank job because I know this opportunity will come one day. I am ready to assume leadership of the board. And I promise never to let you down.
Lady K, do I have your word?
Sure.
Fisher, you are in the mess you are today because you went for the wrong woman. Had it been you remained where you ought to remain, you won't be in the mess you are today.
How dare you talk to me like that, Larry? Despite my condition, you cannot talk to me like that, Larry.
Fisher, you see, men that lost their souls already should learn how to talk with respect. You are passing through a terrible time, and you need a man like me to start again. I am available for you. Do you need my services?
Don't you provoke me, Larry. How much money do you think you have?
Fisher, I'm happy you are mentioning money. I'm happy you are mentioning money. You slept with my woman. And then again, you dished my woman because you ran into a pseudo princess that came from only God knows where. That is fundamental fuck up, Fisher. Big time fuck up. Now, how much are you willing to pay me for this fuck up of yours, Fisher? How much?
Your woman. And who the hell is this woman you're talking about?
Her name is Juliet. For each time you inserted your cost machine into her machine, you are going to pay me $50,000. Now I want to take your time and calculate the number of times you did this insertion. Multiply by $50,000. Remit the amount into my account tomorrow. You have between now and 12 noon tomorrow to do this remittance to my account, or I am going to show you pictures. Definite pictures.
Pictures?
Pictures.
What pictures?
You know what, Fisher? I will never repeat myself on this. Never. Idiots.
Larry. Larry! Larry!
Lady K, I summoned this meeting. Linda here was summoned for a meeting where she was offered the leadership of the Ramsey board. She declined. She proved her loyalty. I understand you were also summoned for the same meeting. You betrayed yourself. You declared interest in my office. Is that correct?
Linda, do you know what he's talking about?
I believe he just spoke a simple English, which requires a simple answer.
Well, Shaka, I really don't know what you're talking about because I didn't attend any meeting.
Oh, really? Maybe I should trigger your memory. Just maybe. Let's see a short video.
Well, from what you just said, it could be implied that you are no longer comfortable with the leadership of the greedy Shaka. Is that correct?
Nothing can be closer to the truth.
Now see, I don't want another man to take over. Men have proved to be a bunch of crooks. You are the one I want. You are the one I can trust. Now, assure me that if I give you leadership of the board, that you will not let me down.
I crossed my heart. I left the bank job because I know this opportunity will come one day.
So do you want to look at me in the face and tell me that you don't plan to kill me? Do you?
Shaka, why do you have to say things like that? Look, we've come a very long way. So why would I want to do you wrong now? Why?
You lying.
What kind of game are you playing with Larry?
Well, you should know that Larry is not a busybody and he doesn't say what he cannot do.
Hey. Do you realize you're talking to the Kingfisher? Talk to me with some respect, okay?
Well, he was emphatic. He's going to show you pictures. Just do what you're asked to do or you face us.
Now you listen to me, you little whore. You think you can dupe me with such language? You and your gigolo can go to hell. I will not remit any one kobo to anybody.
We shall see.
Pretending to be good, dancing to the tune, hiding in the guise of beauty, with deceit in the heart, evil in the mind, all the while the plans are set right. Operates so smoothly, no sentiments, crushing everyone on the way, leaving.
Do you ever think that you can betray me? You are going to remain here for a very, very long time. Bastard.
I don't know, maybe she.
What?
Yeah, she's calling.
Okay.
answer like this. Maybe someone is using her phone or something. Let's just know.
Hello?
You are hiding in a fortified house and you call yourself a mafia. Why don't you come out the streets so we know who the mafia is?
Wait a minute, wait a minute, Lady K. Is it me you're talking to? Huh? You're talking to me, Shaka? You come into my house with some diabolic stuff, and then you blew me off, and now you sit on the other side of the road and you talk to me! How dare you? Huh?
And who the hell do you think you are? Alasiata is gone. I'll wait and see how you're gonna survive this time.
What did you just say? What do you mean by Alasiata is gone?
The mere fact that you sent him to kill me has confirmed how wicked you are. But I am going to deal with you seriously. Mark my word. Your destruction is going to be total.
Listen to me, Lady K. You just listen to me. Hello, listen to me. Lady K.
What does she say? What did she say? What happened?
Is it possible?
What? Talk to me.
Is it ever possible?
You're not making sense. What did she say? What happened?
Is it possible for Lady K to kill Alasiata?
Are you serious? Is that what she said? That she killed the hitman? Let me go.
For how long will you keep sleeping with him for free? For how long?
And why on earth will you ever bite the finger that is feeding you?
I am too big for a finger to be fed, okay? I have so many fingers feeding me. And for your information, I am no longer part of the bird.
Lady K, I want to see you tonight. Where exactly are you?
Okay, I'm driving down to A Division. I have some army men there who will be very willing to destroy Shaka if I want them to. So if you must see me, you drive down to A Division. Meet me at the senior officer's mess.
I'll see you soon. She says she's heading towards the A Division, and I know very well that she's going there. So what am I supposed to do?
They seem to have your photographs where you appear nude, and I believe Juliet would have used her camera phone to take those shots when you guys were still dating. They're asking for $500,000, or they will expose the pictures to the public.
Okay. All right. Was that what he meant when he talked about photographs, pictures? Why is Larry doing this to me?
But sir, why are you bothered?
What do you mean, why am I bothered? Do you want him to paste my photographs in all the billboards in town? Do you know what that amounts to? Come on, that's ridiculous, man.
It amazes me the way you are playing into the hands of these cheap blackmailers. I expect you to stand bold and challenge them.
Challenge them? How do you mean challenge them? Tell me.
Tell them you're not paying a dime to anybody, and then you stand by it.
What are you talking about? Do you realize what you're talking about? Huh? Do you know they can go ahead and publish those photographs? Just to get back at me? Come on, Nick. Come on, don't say that.
Let me show you something that Nick has been working. This is a memory card, a phone memory card. And unless they have a duplicate copy of this phone memory card, I bet you consider this case history.
Wait a minute. You mean this is a memory card of the... It's him, Larry. Hello, Larry.
Future, do you want me to destroy you? Why are you not doing what you are asked to do? Why?
Let me tell you something, Larry. That it is only the spiritual destruction of the mafia that frightens the mafia, not the physical. Because if you physically destroy them, they germinate almost immediately.
You are talking in parables to me. And as far as I'm concerned, you are talking nonsense. Do you realize what I'm going to do? I am going to create billboards in all the major junctions of this town. I am going to cause your pitiable body to be shown to all. Do you want to face that? Do you?
Go ahead. You have my approval. But if you don't, then you have me to contend with. You will face me. Goodbye.
What did he say?
You won't believe this.
What?
The madman is daring me.
Oh.
I'm telling you. Can you do me one favor, baby?
What?
Go and get me the memory card.
Oh.
See?
Nick, great job. Great job. Great job.
You once called me a betrayer. So why did you ask me to come here now?
The devil we know is better than the angel we don't know.
Who is the devil here and who is the angel?
Jerry, I need you to do me a favor. But I want you to name your price. I need you to find Lady K wherever she is. I want you to kill her. I want her to die slowly. I want you to pour raw, undiluted acid into her cunt.
Ooh, damn.
I'm sorry to disappoint you. I don't waste my resources on women.
Yes, you will, Jerry boy. Lady K is no longer a woman. She killed Alasiata. Anyone, anybody, not to talk of a woman that is capable of killing Alasiata is no longer a woman. I want you to kill her. Name your price.
₦20 million.
and Lady K will die the most miserable death ever seen. Trust me.
Settled. Sweetie, make 20 million naira available to him.
Pretending to be good, dancing to the tune, hiding in the guise of beauty, with deceit in the heart, evil in the mind, all the while the plans are set right. Operates so smoothly, no sentiments.
Hold on.
Everyone on the way, leaving no room for no trace at all. Everyone is gone one day.
That was one of the numerous insurance appointments. I didn't believe you when you said you were on your way here.
Actually, I was driving out from Shaka's place when I called you.
Shaka? You still see Shaka? Why?
He has paid me 20 million naira to pour acid into your vulva and watch you die slowly.
I'm sorry, Jerry. I don't get you. You mean Shaka paid you money to mother me and you accepted?
Of course, you know I will never harm you. I will never do you wrong, okay? You are the only one who gave me money when I lost my mom. I'm not an ingrate. I collected the money because I need it. And I'm here for us to plan.
The fact that you went to interact with Shaka makes me very, very uncomfortable. You see those military men out there? They are there for me. So don't you think you can come in here, kill me and go free? Okay?
Military man. See, Lady K, there is no way you can compare military training to the mafia training that I got. Don't forget I was trained by the best, you know. Forget that I went to see Shaka. I came here for us to plan, and you like this plan.
And what is the plan?
I can't believe this. How could you bring such a ridicule to me? How could you?
Larry, I'm so sorry. Look, I can't explain all of this. I don't know what happened to the memory card.
And you really think I can believe that? What the hell are you talking about? Now Fisher is going to see me as an unserious joker. What other embarrassment can you give to the man?
Okay, this is one of the phases of his punishments, right? If this doesn't work, let's try another.
Listen to me. I want to be very sincere with you. I am very much disappointed in you. Read my lips. This thing you just did is going to be the last thing I will ever do with you because you are a disgrace.
Do you realize that you are now in the bad book of the mafia? Sweetheart, you need me on this. You can't do it alone. Let me help you.
Can you explain exactly what you mean by being in the bad books of the mafia?
Well, Edmond wants you dead and Fisher equally wants you dead. I've mingled with the two men and I know their plans. Just let me help you on this one. Trust me.
You help me? You really think you can help me?
Okay, fine.
Do I have any reason to trust you?
No, you don't, but just trust. This one chance, just please. You know you can't do this alone. You can't do it on your own.
Me? Trust you? You? Juliet, you?
Wow, so fast. How did you do it?
She surrounded herself with some military boys. And I had to show them that mafia training is more superior to military.
How do you mean? Like you had to kill some military boys?
Of course, I had no choice than to kill them all. You see, anything that stands between the mafia and its targets becomes a hurdle that must be crossed. I'm going to move in, clean up every traces. I like clean jobs. Okay? That's what I do. Trust me.
Nice one.
Thank you.
Anyway, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, and 20 million naira is a lot of money. But it's not too much for the killer of Alasiata. Anyway, cheers. It's a good time.
That's right.
I don't like men that bear grudges. Fisher is a no-nonsense man, but I like him. I don't know why you're doing everything to make me hate him.
Your Majesty, the Fisher we have now is different from the Fisher that you used to know. The Fisher we have now is planning your destruction. In fact, he has hired some boys that he is training and you are their target. Wake up, Your Majesty, before they are fully done with their plans.
Who are these boys and where is he training them?
They are 4 in number, Your Majesty. He has hired a bungalow for them behind Anglican Church. Night and day, they are planning to return you to zero.
Hello?
Larry is now a snitch. He is now a tool in the hands of mischief makers. Are you aware of that?
No, I'm not aware. Please brief me.
He now works with Juliet. And their main business is blackmail. You must be very careful.
Please, can you throw more light on this?
You see, during the short period of time I spent with Juliet, she did something stupid. She took secret photographs of me stark naked and then went to Larry, and the both of them asked me to give them $500 million, else they're going to paint the entire town with billboards containing those photographs. But I was equal to the task. My boys moved in fast and stole the memory card from her phone. You see, you have to be very careful before they blackmail you too.
What you're saying now is very crucial. Please, I'll call you back in 2 hours and talk to you in specifics. I have a situation to resolve. But please, do realize that I appreciate the information you just gave.
Very well then. It's okay. Bye.
Your Majesty, it's time for me to go. I will see you soon, Your Majesty.
Hey! One more move and your history.
Your Majesty, do I end him?
No. He has some serious explanations to do. Hold him until I want him.
Now, put your hands on your head. Put your hands on your head. Just walk out there. We are friends now. If you come closer anyway. Walk out. Those that eat together don't eat themselves. I said walk out. Don't come close to me. I'll kill you. Go out. What did happen now? Move out. Do you want me to kill you? I will kill you.
I don't know what you think, but I think that the ideal thing to do now is to call Juliet. Invite her over to a place where we can extract information from her.
But do you think she will ever want to listen to anything I say?
For them to even do what they planned means that they are worth mutual conspiracy against you. And you know, mutual conspiracy is the deadliest form of conspiracy. Just call her and we will take it up from there.
Bros, we go solve this problem here now. You and me, nobody, only two of us will solve it. I am going to give you 1 million naira. Just bring out your phone and put Juliet on the line. I want to tell her something.
I am not a corrupt prison officer, okay? Prisoners are not allowed to talk on the phone.
Bros, you know, say you just they follow mafia people. They walk up and down. You know they see money well. Now when they see the money, 2 million. Very simple thing. Bring out your phone and put Juliet on the line. Let me just tell her something. It is going to benefit all of us.
Let me tell you the kind of person I am. Even if you give me your kidneys, I'm not going to allow you to talk with anybody on the phone. Not even Juliet.
I saw you had rich.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but what are we doing here?
Do you remember that man?
Did he tell you anything?
I'm going to take it easy with you if you tell me the truth. What did you plan to do? Hey! Stop that. Beautiful babes are in short supply. Don't force me to waste you.
Sorry.
You asked me to pay what he said I should pay, isn't it? Or I will face you. Now here we are finally. What do you want from me?
I was just kidding. It was a joke. I was joking. Trust me. It was just a joke. Ah!
Things are taking a serious shape and we have a serious meeting to attend. Let's go.
Pretending to be good, dancing to the tune, hiding in the guise of beauty, with deceit in the heart, evil in the mind. All the while the plans are set right, operates so smoothly, no sentiments, crushing everyone on the way, leaving no room for no trace at all. Everyone is down one day.
I beg you, don't kill me. Just tell me whatever you want me to say and I will do it. Just spare my life, please.
Listen, young lady. We are going to spare your life. But first, you start by telling us what we want to hear.
Okay. Tell anything you want me to say. Just tell me and I'm ready to...
This pap here told us that the idea was yours. Is that correct?
No, that's a lie. Look, I told him that...
Crazy. Where are we going? Where are you going? I did the honorable thing. He called me the pap. That's the pap there. Look at her. Ever since she came into my life, she has been a permanent source of frustration and worry. This world where we are living will be a better place without a woman. She's the problem. What have you done? Are you stupid? Are you going to be right? Ross, you know. Are you going to be right? What have you done? I have already killed the problem. You're mad!
Well, whatever we have to do, we must do fast. Especially now that I have his trust.
Are you suggesting then that we attack him at home?
No. That would be a wrong approach. If we attack Shaka at home, we're only going to have more casualties.
In that case, I'll leave you to figure out how we would destroy that bastard that sent the lousy Linda to destroy us.
No. I'm sorry, Edmond. We have to stick to our original plan. And that is to destroy Ramsey board as a mafia body, rather than attack Shaka as an individual.
But is it not the same thing? Shaka is the overall head of the board. And he's the ultimate beneficiary of all the activities and the operations of the board. So if we succeed in ending Shaka, we have automatically ended the board.
But you see, my primary concern here is to recover all the monies that was duped off. Okay? Regain all my investments. And then lay my hands on all my business files they stole from me. And we cannot achieve that by first killing Shaka.
Well, okay. I want to believe I now know what you guys want. First of all, you want to recover your properties, and then you kill him.
Sure.
Beautiful. Then you have to give me a vital information. You both dated Linda, right? I need to know her weaknesses.
You ask him. He lived with her for a very long time, so he should know her weaknesses.
No. I completely disagree with him. You had her as a wife, so you should know more about her.
Wait. Somebody has to tell me what I need to know, okay? Linda remains the closest human to Shaka. And whatever she demands, Shaka gives. Okay? If we have to get to Shaka, we must go through Linda. And if I have to go through Linda, I must know her weaknesses. Okay?
Seriously, Jerry. The answer you're seeking for is not with me. Linda was such a clever girl that I cannot say for sure that I know who she is or whatever her weaknesses are.
Honey, do you think that you are actually doing the right thing? I live in this house alone with you. At least you should be able to tell me what is bothering you.
The body of Alasiata has been found.
You're not serious, are you? Where was the body found?
30 minutes ago, the body was found in the central dustbin.
What?
Looking fresh. Someone suggested it was kept in the freezer. But Lady K alone cannot pull such stunts. Who are these men working with her?
Are you, by any chance, suspecting anyone?
We agreed that Lady K killed Alasiata. But where was his body kept all this while? Jerry claimed that he killed Lady K, and that he also killed some military boys that were with her. Where are the bodies of Lady K and the officers? I mean, how can the body of Alasiata all of a sudden appear from nowhere? Looking fresh and frozen. Get me Jerry on the phone.
It's ringing.
Help me, nigga, answer, help me, nigga, answer, help me, nigga, answer, help. I'm a hustler, homie.
Hello? The body of my hitman was found 30 minutes ago in the central dustbin, looking fresh and frozen. What do you have to say to that?
Sorry, sir. You never contracted me to trace the remains of your killer. You paid me to kill Lady K, and that's exactly what I did.
Is the body of Lady K?
I left her to decompose exactly where I took those pictures you saw.
Where was this? Her house? Where?
I killed Lady K in her house and I left her there.
I want to see the body of Lady K.
You want me to take you to where the body is decomposing?
Jerry boy, you know that I cannot leave my house without proper security arrangements. I want the body of Lady K first thing in the morning here at my doorsteps.
Sir, this is going to be tough.
I know you, Jerry boy. Don't fail me.
Okay, but I'll try.
What did he say?
They have found the body of their hitman that we dumped. And I have this feeling that he knows that you're still alive.
He told you so?
He wants me to bring your body to him tomorrow. And we are going to play to the gallery. Okay?
How do you mean play to the gallery?
When the dust settles, I'll give you a book written by Ugezu Ugezu, titled Good Men Die Young. The book will open your eyes a lot.
Until then.
Come here, baby.
Your Majesty, we can swear on our lives. He was the person that killed his wife. He strangled her to death before our presence.
When that animal was strangling her, what did you do?
Your Majesty, he took us unawares. Charles here was busy questioning the woman to know whose idea it was to blackmail Fisher. But before we could know what was happening, he brought her down, mounted her and strangled her to death.
When he was on top of her, why didn't you push him off? Why would you allow a woman to be murdered here?
Your Majesty, we are very sorry, sir. You see, but he said something very remarkable.
So what did he say?
He said that this world will be a better place to live without women. And I read a lot of meanings into that statement.
You told them that the world will be a better place without women. What do you mean?
A lady named Linda is the reason why you are down on your knees now. This same Linda is the reason why Fisher is now a vegetable. As we speak now, Your Majesty, this same Linda is living with Shaka in his private castle. And nobody can say precisely what Linda is planning. Imagine if there was no Linda. Would we be having all the problems we are having now?
Jerry, where are you?
I'm at the gate. I have the body here. The body is fast decomposing, probably because of the junk food she ate. And I'd advise you come with your mouth and nose covered. Please hurry up so that I can get rid of this body before the odor circulates this whole environment.
I'm sorry, Jerry. I can't come there.
What do you want me to do? Huh? Shaka, listen. I stayed awake all night trying to figure out how I'm going to bring this body down here. And you're telling me you're not coming? Huh?
It's okay. Linda is coming to you.
Why Linda? If it were Linda, you would have told me. I would have just come take her to the place. Why?
I'm sorry. I can't come there. Linda is coming to you now.
Business. I just got to do what I have to do. Jesus, they got him.
Mind of a woman is deep like the ocean. Every step she takes is well planned. Money is there, give me my share, cause we all are underdogs now. I can't sell my pride to live that good life. Everyone has got a price tag. I can bite the fingers that give me butters. All of our strive to survive. Hey, 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 hey. Ah, eh, ah, eh, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, ah, eh. Ay, 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 ay. No, 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 no. I can see through the glass.
I can't believe you made me do this. Go on! Oh, fuck, I need to go wash myself properly. Go on.
Did you feel the body to be sure that she was dead?
Shaka, how can you say a thing like that? I'm telling you that that body has decomposed so badly. And the odor was extremely offensive. And you're here telling me I should have felt the body. How on earth do you expect me to feel that kind of body? Damn. God.
You know what I just realized? You don't know Jerry.
How do you mean?
Jerry could have simply brought out the remains of another woman to the gate.
Huh. Shaka. Why on earth would you think such a thing?
Forget that crap he said about junk food. The body of Lady K could not have decomposed to the level that he described. And he collaborated. Okay, so tell me, when did she die? When was she killed? Do you know how long it takes for the human body to decompose?
Honestly, I don't know anything about that. I have never worked as a nurse or mortician. I really don't know much about cops. But the body I saw today, I am very sure it's Lady K's. Jesus Christ.
How could she have decomposed so fast?
Oh, God. Honey, I just need to take a shower, okay? I'm feeling so sticky.
You have listened to us. You've seen how desperate we are. Jerry here told us you can help us. And we believed him. That's why we invited you. For you to tell us how you intend to help us.
I want to believe you guys are not asking me to disclose my strategy to you.
No, we are not. We are experts in such things. And there's no way we'll ask you to disclose your strategy. But we want to know if you're here to help us. And would you be asking us to pay you anything?
There is no free lunch, not even in Freetown. I have come to realize that 97% of men don't appreciate what they get with minimal efforts. Shaka is going to vomit all that he has swallowed. You guys will pay me $6 million.
To be very sincere with you, Shaka has hijacked everything we have. We are only spending money we kept in secret places. We cannot afford that amount you're calling, with due respect.
Well, I think I have an easy way out. We are going to recover everything Shaka stole from you. From your properties to your investments. But this time around, in exchange for 2 oil rigs.
If that's the easy way you have in mind, then what it means is that I am the only one that will be paying for your services. Fisher here has only 1 rig, which he bought from me. And as at the time we lost everything to Shaka, he has not even fully paid me for the rig.
Edmond, what are you talking about? Why are you giving them wrong information?
Now what do you mean by giving them wrong information?
You asked for $10 million and I paid you $10 million cash. Don't you remember? What are you talking about here?
And in your wildest dreams, return is worth $10 million.
I'm sorry, gentlemen. You guys are diving into something else. Do you want me to do this job or go?
We apologize. You're going to get everything back. And we offer to pay you $3 million.
Damn, man, Jerry. Where did you get this man from? This men are perpetual killers. Their hands are dripping with blood. Huh?
Amico Nostro. That's exactly why I brought them here. These guys are bad guys in the streets. I met them a couple of times. Shaka, I can't do this business alone. I need their help.
Okay. Come on, you don't need Jerry boy. Yeah? So long as you trust them, huh? Then go ahead. Shoot them around. Shoot them around. Show them everything. I mean, you know me. You just need to tell them that we'll play solo. You know what I mean? I mean, we don't keep friends. Because friends are evil. Do you understand it?
You have our words. Our loyalty can never dance away.
We shall not let you down, for we are called professionals.
I like these boys. I like them. Show them around. Show them. Show them. Show them around. Show them around. Let's go. Yeah. Before you come back here, we're gonna have some fun, some champagne, and we're gonna pop some, yeah? Hello?
asked you before now, but you didn't answer me then. I am asking again. How long will you sleep with him before you realize that a woman's life is like a flower that glitters and fades?
If you allow me go, I swear to God I will never say a word to anyone.
You were part of the conspiracy to kill me. So what makes you think I'll let you leave my presence alive?
It was never my idea. It was Shaka and Keela's. Even as I was talking, I never knew that everything I said was being recorded.
Do you remember I brought you into the Ramsey board?
I remember. And ever since, I have never stopped remembering. That's why I respected you as my superior.
I left the board! Why didn't you leave with me? Oh, you found him so sexy to let go, right?
The reason was beyond sex.
Oh, you shut up! You're here to help me take my pound of flesh? You do it willingly and leave, or you play the mafia and die. The choice is yours.
Comfortable with this look. Is anything bothering you?
Linda is not back in the house. Her phone is switched off. What's going on, Jerry?
I don't get it. Why would she leave the house without me? Huh?
She said your boys were using the gym. So she had to take a run down the street. And since then, her phone has been switched off.
Why on earth would she leave this house alone at these trying times?
Look, there's no point crying over spilled milk. She's missing. You are the hitman of the board. I need you to find her and bring her home.
This night?
Damn right away. She is my information powerhouse. I don't need her mingling with my enemies.
Alright, I'm on it.
Sylvia and Helen are doing wonderfully well. Linda cannot leave here alive. She must tell me what I want to hear, or I kill her myself.
Listen. The beast is already feeling lonely down here. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I think we're coming to the end of all this gradually. We don't have to make mistakes, okay?
Listen to me, Jerry. I trust you. And I want you to trust me equally. Look, we can move mountain if we trust ourselves, okay?
I trust you. And I love you, okay?
I love you too, baby.
I want to believe that, we're not just out here for a drink. I brought us out here for you to tell me exactly what you meant by that statement you made in the meeting.
I spoke in English. So you cannot claim that you didn't understand what I said.
Be straight with me. Tell me, do you really want that rig?
Now, let us assume that our plans work out well and we recover all that were stolen from us. Then you release return back to me and I will give you 2 other rigs of your choice.
I am comfortable with return. I don't want any order.
Okay. If you want return, then be prepared to pay me additional $20 million. That's the ideal price for the rig. And then you can have it for life.
Deal. You see, I do not want any problem with you. As soon as I succeed in getting what I want, get my passport back, I'm off to Switzerland. And I remit your money back to you. The money is not the problem. We have enough. I'll give you what you want and you walk away and forget the rig. Is that okay by you?
Going on?
Dear.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Did you find anything?
There is a lady at the gate. I can tell she's going to be very useful.
Who is she? What does she want?
She said her name is Helen. That she was kidnapped by the people who kidnapped Linda. I asked her a lot of questions. I think she had something to say.
Bring her in.
Promise me you will not kill me. And I will tell you everything you want to hear.
I want to know where Shaka kept all his business files. I want to know where he kept all the international passports he seized from all the people. I want to know where he kept all his valuables. If you cooperate with me, I'll let it go.
I need you to describe to me the man that kidnapped Linda.
I'm sorry, sir. I cannot describe them. I was already inside the cell when this masked man brought her, threw her in and left immediately.
Man in mask. Fucking with the mafia. How did you escape?
I did not escape. It's impossible for anybody to escape from them.
So if you did not escape, how did you get out?
In the early hours of the morning, one of them came specifically for Linda. He wanted to make love to her, but she refused, forcing himself to rape her, but she resisted. She said she was not going to allow any other man to come into her.
So when Linda refused, you quickly obliged him, huh? Are you such a whore?
No, sir. It didn't happen that way. This man wanted to prove something to her. That he has the power to release whosoever he wanted. He called one of his drivers to take me where they dropped me. And he was still trying to force himself on her. But I'm convinced he's not going to succeed.
Why are you here?
When I was leaving, she was shouting in teeth that she was not going to sleep with another man until you approve. And that she loves you more than words can utter. And she's not ever going to give any information against you.
She said that, huh?
Yes, sir. And I'm convinced she loves you so dearly.
Get this. Get them on our kingdom, alright?
I want to know the situation report.
Jerry just confirmed to me the girl is doing wonderfully well. We have successfully evacuated all the weapons in the house and have gained access into a strong room where more than 1,000 business files are looking at me in the eyes. We don't have much time to separate one after the other. Could you please call them to tell us where the exact file you're looking for is?
Okay, now you be careful at your end. I'll get back to you.
Where are the boys?
I showed them the kind of weapons they've never seen before. I think they are doing a little getting used to with our state-of-art weapons.
Good. Now listen. Prepare them for war. As soon as I find out the exact location where the leader is kept, I'll strike. I need that motherfucker alive. Because I want to tear his bones off his flesh. Feel me?
What's happening 24/7, Papi?
Our men have gained access to the room filled with countless number of files. Because of time, they cannot sort out all the files. Can you tell me where our files are?
They must move every single file in that room. This is the moment I have been waiting for. They must not forget to move every single file in that room. Then again, they must not forget 7 briefcases in the mobile safe under the main staircase. If all this have been moved in the room, then be rest assured that Ramsey board have been perforated.
Hello? What did she say?
Ask the boys to move every single file in that room. They must not forget to bring the 7 briefcases in the safe under the step. If they cannot break the safe, they should move the safe itself. I just got a text from Helen. Her end is tight.
You alright?
Yes, I'm fine.
You look tensed.
No, I'm okay.
Okay. Come on, come to me.
No, I'm not here for this.
Hey, come on. This is just a normal thing between a man and a woman. Listen, do you remember how Linda fought that guy in the cell? That was because of what she enjoyed with me. And I need you to oblige me, your buddy, so I can make this beautiful woman something great. You understand me?
No, Miles, I know. No woman can resist a man like you.
That's my girl. That's what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking
Listen, this is a man I know very well. I mean, I know his strengths and weaknesses. He cannot be killed by any man. Of course, if that were possible, I would have done it long time ago. I had him close, okay? He is the original problem of this city. If he dies, this city will be wonderful again. At least for you and I, okay?
You've said that before. Why are you saying it again?
All right, this is it. I brought you here to kill this man. All right? Only a woman can kill him. You're doing this to ensure peace in this land. So don't make any mistake. I repeat, don't make any mistake. Do you understand me? Because if you make a mistake, you are gone. And this city will continue to suffer under the grip of the MAFIA. And you don't like that.
What are you doing? Don't tell me you're one of them. Huh? Look, just put the gun down, okay?
Has anyone told you this city would be better off without an evil man like you?
Look, see this house? This house is surrounded. I have boys, very brutal boys. They will never let you go. But you see, if you put the gun down, I'll make sure that nobody hurts you.
Shut up. There are only two souls remaining in this house. That's you and I. And the only gun is the one I'm having in my hand right here. You killed my men. You don't deserve to live. So you're gonna join them. And you're gonna die on the hand of a woman who's got to hurt.
Pretending to be good, dancing to the tune, hiding in the guise of beauty. With deceit in the heart, evil in the mind, all the while the plans are set right. Operates so smoothly, no sentiments, crushing everyone on the way, leaving no room for no trace at all. Everyone is down on the game.